A few years ago, was it 2 years ago? Dane had an allergic reaction at this event. And Dane is going to come and explain to you what happened. Again.
Thank you. My second moment up here. 2 years ago, I found out that I was allergic to fennel seeds. I abruptly left here after, being in the garage making sausage and went to the emergency room. Got IV'd up with Benadryl. Everything was all right, and then I came back.
Came back to the party.
Came back with the doctor's office. All right, had to be here.
And our number one Sausage Fest moment for the past 20 years, we call it the Kid in the Blue Jacket.
Oh, yeah.
Vinny, come on up, Vinny.
I gotta tell a story.
Yeah, it was a poker game.
What did Patrick tell us?
We were really into, or my friends were really into poker. I guess it was about 8th grade or so.
Speak up, Ben.
And we're into poker, and we decided that we were going to have a poker game during Sausage Fest. So I don't know if you remember our upstairs. We used to have a pool table where we would sit there and we'd all play and throw $5, $10, $15 into the middle. And once the game was over, we'd collect. So comes about time to the end of the game, and I think I won, because I probably won like every year, and I go to collect my money.
Blue Jacket.
And I go to collect my money, and the money is gone.
Who done it?
Someone has stolen the kitty from the poker game. So we go on an all-out witch hunt for whoever had done this. And I don't know, you want to take it over from this point?
So,
He really wants to.
so all of a sudden, it was like a Salem witch trials that took place. Everybody was being accused of stealing the money. Braden hauls ass up the stairs, and we're all people are accusing each other. And Braden hauls up the stairs, and he goes, "I know who it was. I saw him. It was the Kid in the Blue Jacket. The Kid in the Blue Jacket was Lena's brother, Cole.
Oh!
This kid wouldn't hurt a fly. So somebody, I think it was Mike, picked the kid up, turned him upside down to see if any money would fall out of his jacket. So once he figured out it wasn't him, an anonymous tipster, who also happened to be the guilty party, suggested that we search behind the door in the study, and lo and behold, the money was there. And then Josetta took the perpetrator into Mom's bedroom, and as she opened the door and he walked out, he walked right past Drew, and Drew goes, "Interrogating the witness?" That's the story of the Kid in the Blue Jacket. Hey. Now then, okay, if anybody has their own Sausage Fest moment that they would like to share, now would be the time to do so. We just invite you to come up here. We just keep it brief, okay? So, does anybody have something they would like to share?
Oh, see?
There's 2 of them left. Okay, come on up, Mom.
Yeah!
That's my girl. Yeah, well, 28 years, his birthday. He's really the glue that holds us all together. It really does. He's a party waiting to happen. And Stephen is at his happiest right now when he is surrounded by his family, but most of all to all his friends.
Here, here.
He has his friends.
Now, I want to say one thing. To her point, I turned 28 years old about 3 days ago.
Yes.
Most would say that's an insignificant number. But I take issue with that. Here's why. There's a place in France called the Palace of Versailles. It was built by King Louis XVI in 1710. This was an enormous structure. It had hundreds, and actually had thousands of rooms. It could house hundreds of people. There was a room in the house that took 28 years to build. Why would a room take 28 years to build? The answer is simple. That room was the chapel. It was built for God, so it had to be perfect. The king spent 28 years building this room. 28 years was the specified amount of time to achieve perfection. Anybody else have a moment they'd like to share? Okay, if no one else has a moment, we are now going to take a moment to read. We have an excerpt. This was the speech that Bob Uecker gave when they closed Fulton County Stadium in Milwaukee. How long ago was it? Anybody know where that is? 25 years ago. And I think these words have special meaning tonight. So if you please, the memories housed within your walls will live forever. You promised to welcome all who visited, and they came first by the thousands, then by the millions. It was here that boys became men, men became champions, and champions became legends. But tonight, this is our final curtain. It's time to say goodbye. We will never forget you, for what was will always be. So long, old friend. Now, as you put out your candles, we're going to have one last song as you put out your candles, unless anybody has a moment they'd like to share. We're going to go ahead and put out the candles. We're done. And feel free to sing along, because I think a few of you might know this one.
Should we swing? Wait. Sure.
Closing time, open all the doors and let you out into the world. Closing time, turn off all the lights on every boy and every girl. Closing time, one last call for alcohol, so finish your whiskey or beer. Closing time, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. I know who I want to take me home. I know who I want to take me home. I know who I want to take me home, take me home. Turn the page, Closing time for you to go out into the places you will be from. Closing time,
I got the film.
this room won't be open till your brothers and your sisters come. So gather up your jackets, move them to the exits, and I hope you have found a friend. Closing time, every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end. I know who I want to take me home. I know who I want to take me home. I know who I want to take me home. Take me home. Just get the bridge. We got one more line. That's a good one.
It's a good one.
Closing time. Every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end.
Let's have a hand for our band right here. All right.
How about Galveston?
Oh my goodness. People gave up, huh?
All right, y'all can go back inside now.
Party on, guard.
Party on, Wayne.
Thanks for humoring me.